Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Barely Surviving. I am Dr. John Bear, and today we are in a creative testing world. Well, why are we in a creative testing world, you may ask? Well, in the last episode I was talking about our Jurassic Park project, and during this project, you may have had a little spoiler there, I was talking about building some dinosaurs. So, these are the blocks we've got available to us in Minecraft. So we've got some carpet and wool. We've got iron blocks, which would be suitable. This is quartz. Now, quartz is the most flexible of all the materials that we've got here. We've got some slabs, we've got stairs, and we've got full blocks. There's white glass. There is snow. There is bone blocks, which you can have in two orientations. We have got white concrete, or we have got concrete powder. Over here in the green department, it's exactly the same. So again, glass, concrete. There is also terracotta, and we also have a variety of leaves, but also for texture there's also the possibility of having some vines as well. So these are things. Now unfortunately, I think for skeletons it's going to be quartz, and quartz is going to be very expensive, so we might have to go for some blockier structures. But I just, in between the episodes, had a bit of a play. So this is my vision. This is indeed my vision for Jurassic Park. So we've got the skeleton of a T-Rex here. A little. I've no idea what this is. Someone's gonna have to let me know down in the comments below. A nice little snack there for him. I want to say it's a Triceratops, but it's not a Triceratops because it's only got 3 horns. So I want to say this is a Stegosaurus. And then finally, Brontosaurus. Now, these 3 were taken from designs that I managed to find through Google searches. This one is my own design, so we'll see how we go. But you can see we've got and I like the idea that he's got this really nice big neck and he's up munching on the side of a giant jungle tree. So that's this is what I'm thinking we could fit into the world, and I think having these just sort of dotted around, hidden in the jungle in and about the jungle would be amazing. In terms of getting around Jurassic Park, what I was thinking is something a little bit like this. So these walkways could be raised, they could be all over the place. But this is a nice design, sort of like almost a little U-shaped runway sort of thing that you'd have like a monorail on. Obviously, Minecraft we're limited to minecarts. And then in terms of getting around, what I was thinking is obviously start and end points like you do normally with your powered rails and your buttons, which power the rails. But then to keep you going, now I'm not sure if I'd want to do this just one direction or whether the rails will be used in 2 directions. So we've got some activator rails here and then a powered rail, because then when you'll see when a rail goes over them, if we can approach them, it then powers it and then keeps you going. So that's a good way of going without having to hide redstone everywhere, which in a build like this where these might be floating in the air, to have redstone torches and stuff kicking around wouldn't be necessarily what I would want. Obviously we need a bit of iron for these. These might actually be suitable alternatively as nether. Where are they? Decoration blocks, nether brick fences. Where are they? How do we find these? Search items. Nether. Now, what would these be like? Instead. These would definitely be a cheaper option. And I think they both have their merits, so we might start with them, especially considering the rails are going to be expensive in itself anyway of the iron. But what else we're going to need to do is to build all of these. This is a lot of quartz, so this might be towards some end game stuff. Let's just make it daytime. Whether we're going to be able to build these out of blocks or not is another matter. But that is my vision, which I thought I would share with you. So let's just go back and jump back into the world. Awesome sauce. Right, we are back. And now we can't fly. Sad times. So here is the base, and in between episodes I did a little bit of AFK farming. I also did some real farming. So we've got some, here we have pumpkins and melons on the grow now. And the chickens have been laying away, and we've got a ton of eggs. Now I've taken about this much out already to fill up there, so that's good. So at some point we're going to have to neaten this up into a nice little room, have it automatically get into a dispenser, which we've now got from when we went over to the jungle temple over there, so we can rig up an auto dispenser device for those eggs, so that they all just fire into a room, and then every now and again we just go through, kill all the chickens, and then we've got that for food. Obviously while we're AFKing, we end up with a ton of fish anyway, so that is why we are living off this. But let's see what we got. Now I haven't actually had a proper look through everything here, but I've done a bit of organising. So you see we've got tons of fish, but we have got loads of enchanted books, so let's have a see what we've actually got. So we've got Respiration 2, Power 3, Knockback, Efficiency 3, Efficiency 3, Efficiency 4, Look at the Sea, Looting 2 wouldn't be a bad one for the sword, Feather Falling 4 would be nice, and Protection 3 on boots, that'd be pretty sweet. Mending, now we can have, in fact if we do that and put Looting 2 on our sword, that should get us a pretty nice sword. So what I might do is I might upgrade that. So we've got some bows as well, so we've already got a pretty sweet bow here. And have we got anything good here? No. So what we'll do is we'll take bits and bobs out of this. We'll take them up there. In fact, that will also go on. And you see there's a ton more fish in here. We'll just pick that out of there. These are all mob drops. And we'll just chuck these down here so we can run up down, and also so that the sugarcane doesn't drop into I had the cactus farms over there. I've expanded them and harvested them a little bit to go down there to get some green dye. Now what I'm hoping is when the 1.3 update comes, and we are very, very not that far away from it now, that we will be getting slabs and stairs of everything. So what I'm hoping we're going to be able to do, so I might hold back a touch with some of this building at the moment, is so we're going to need a couple of diamonds if I'm going to put these books on a sword. Let's make a diamond sword. That we're going to put that book on there, and then we're going to put that book on there. 6, and now we have a very, very nice sword. Let's dump that one in there. And you see we've also got a diamond pick, which I was using for a little bit of mining in between episodes as well. So we've got a good amount of iron now. So we've got this nice enchanted book. At some point this episode we are going to go down and pick up some obsidian and make ourselves an enchanting table. We are going to make ourselves a nether portal, and in between episodes I think what I'll do is I will build a nether tunnel all the way over down there to our village. Now you may have also noticed alongside this I have a parallel series that just launched this week called Bears Uncut. It is a survival world. Rather than having cuts like we do in this episode, in these episodes, it is literally just me playing Minecraft as I want to play Minecraft. Less themes, less purposeful for the episodes, and all we do is I just play Minecraft and for about 2 hours and upload the videos. This is in this world. It is now I've turned off the maps. It's about 15,000 blocks, 25,000 blocks should I say. Let's just turn it on. In that direction, 22,000 blocks in that direction. Now, just for disclosure, the way I'm getting in between these two zones at the minute is I've got cheats enabled, so I can just teleport in between these two locations. And there we are. But eventually what I'm going to do, these are going to be two completely separate worlds just as part of the thing, but that, yes, I can teleport, is the only time I'm using it at the moment, just to get between the two bases. But I think what we need to do this episode is get going with some obsidian. So let me get down into the basement. I'll find some obsidian and I will be back with you once we have some obsidian sorted. Right guys, we are back and we are just underneath the base here. You can see there's the tunnel down to the mines, and I was thinking what we will do is we will chuck the nether portal in here. You can see I've already got 14 obsidian, so I'm just going to clear out a little bit of space to put this portal in. So for another portal, you don't actually need to have the corners filled in, so you can get away with just 10. You can have it pretty much as long as this is the minimum size that you need it to be. But you can have it pretty much as big as you want, or as big as you're so inclined. That's one for you to test. So we've got that portal in there. We're just going to need to hop into bed, I think, by the looks of it. It is night time. Just have a quick sleep. So we will quickly make a flint and steel, pop through to the nether, and see what it's like on the other side. So, achievement made. Are we hidden? Let's see. This is not an ideal location at all. I'm not pleased with that. I think what we should do is quickly just gather up some netherrack. And well, it's a bit glitchy since we've gone into the nether. That's not good. And just block off the portal from this side, because if we have any guests, they're going to spawn in big open spaces such as over there, and I can already hear one, so that wouldn't be good. So do that. We'll also block off. I'm going to need a touch more. It'll be much more helpful to come back with a silk touch, I feel. But we'll do that in between episodes, but we'll just pick up a little bit now. Don't need some soul sand at the moment. That is the portal, and there's a good amount of nether quartz. We'll pick up a little bit while we're here in case we need it for any comparators or any other projects. But you'll see this is a great way of picking up experience if you didn't know. So once we've got mending on our pick, that'll be good, and it's also a good way of picking up some levels before we do some enchanting. So back to the overworld. Beautiful. So that's that. Let's go back up to our base, and I think at some point we're going to need to work on a little bit of a better storage area. But what we're going to do now is, in fact, we'll put nether stuff here for now, but we will want to have a nether chest. Why aren't these placing properly? I've got words are evading me at the moment, so we're going to need 2 of those. And where's that obsidian? Yes, so we're going to need to do a little bit of building anyway, because what we have here is an enchanting table. But for an enchanting table to be helpful, we're going to need a ton of bookshelves. Now I've got a decent amount of books here. Let's see how many of these we can get built. 6. That is poor. That isn't going to get us some very good enchantments. In between episodes, over there by the main entrance to Jurassic Park, what I actually did was I made a little bit of a clearing just to pick up some wood, because we were running short, because we were going to need to do some building anyway. But I made a bit of a clearing on the way over to the jungle temple over here, That's going to be sort of like the main engine. What I was wanting to do is build a sort of visitor centre in the plains, over there indeed, visitor centre in the plains right by the jungle entrance, so you know you could come in and maybe build a big helipad, that sort of thing. And then the path would go straight through to the jungle temple. Not sure what that's going to be. I think what I'm thinking or hoping that might be, we'll probably end up ripping most of it out. But in the original Jurassic Park, you know the scene where they drop in the cow down into the velociraptors in a little cage? I think that's what I'm going to do over that base there. We'll just harvest these. But what we're going to need is we're going to need some space now for some enchanting. So I think what I might do is make a little extension off this room here. How do I want it to go? Let's have a... I want it to come out here. But I could do with something coming out and then going down there. So maybe if we cut this out here, we're going to need some jungle slabs. And like we've got with this swing bridge here, but I think with this one it's going to be dropping down a lot more. But if we do that, so then we'll need to put slabs underneath there, and then we'll put blocks on there, slabs there, blocks on there, and then I think we'll have that. That seems about right. So if we just chuck a block out there, I think that seems about the right height. Now, what height are we going to need for the enchanting table? So we're going to need... the enchanting table needs to go in the middle, and then it's going to need books all around it like that. So we're going to need at least a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 space. So maybe we just build a little enchanting room off to one side. Do we want 5? So if we build a 7 by 7, it should have tons of space. So this will be one of the uprights. 1, 2, 3. And then, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But maybe we have the enchanting. Maybe we have another then bit down to the side. So maybe we have this as a 9 by 9 room. Just trying to think. If we do this, then we might be able to build a storage room underneath it, which would be good. So what I'll do is if I put a slab there, and we're going to drop down to here. So it's going to need to go underneath this block here. So what? Oh, there we are. So that's where that will go. So I tell you what, I'm going to get some building done. We'll get some shapes laid out, and I will be back with you in a second. Right guys, I am back and I'm down here on the docks where I'm actually gradually been building out the base 2. Now I've actually not got anything planned here at the moment, but let's just... that's not going to be helpful. No, if we just... there we are. Let's get up here now and do this on here, and So I've got these bases extended out to here. This one is where our enchanting room is going to be, so it's a 7 by 7. So we're going to need to fill the base in here. But I think it'd be quite nice to have this come down and out into the thing, and then we can have another exit maybe off this side going down to the docks, something like that. So the enchanting room is going to be here. It might be set down actually slightly in the floor just to give it a bit of a sort of deep sea feel. I might put some glass down underneath, and maybe we can have an underwater observation area. So we've got a little swing bridge up to here, which I've started filling in the floor for. So what I was thinking is this could be almost like a 2-tier storage system, because I originally extended it across here. So we're going to have a little base here, and obviously the walls are going to go up 2, 3, 4 here as well. I expect similar design to this. 3, and we'll have this along here, and I think this might be our storage tower observation, sort of almost like observation room out to the ocean. Let's just put some torches on here so mobs can't spawn. So yes, that's what I'm thinking. So I thought I'd just give you an update on where we are in the loop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off these. I'm going to fill in the floors. And 4. So yeah, I'm going to fill in the floors, and I'll be back with you once we've got all the floors filled in and a bunch of chests ready to get going with our storage solutions. Right guys, we are back. We are in what will become the enchanting room, which is this little bit just over here. I've got the little bit of the extension done down there, and the base is coming together quite nicely. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down these stairs, come into the enchanting room, which will be here, but in any way, this book turns to face you anyway, so it doesn't really matter where these are, and then the bookshelves will sit around the sides, like I said. We've definitely not got enough in here at the moment. Yeah, only up to a level 12 enchant at the moment, which is absolutely fine because I didn't think we were going to get there. But that is where we're up to with that. So I think at some point in between episodes, what we're going to have to try and work on doing is getting. Actually, so I built a staircase up here from here, but I'm just thinking actually I could do with a better way of getting down to the docks. I'm going to have to build myself a way down there, and this is not presently the solution. In fact, we need to clear this away now, so we'll do that. And that, so that is there. So we need to work on getting a cow. No, there may be a method that we can do this way, but what we're going to do is we're going to whiz quickly up to Park Entrance. At the start of this episode, if you'd have told me that we were going to run out of jungle wood, I would have laughed at you, but then we've just done a lot of construction. Unfortunately, our base over here requires a lot of timber framing from the jungle wood, so that's another one for in between the episodes. So what we're going to do now is just have a quick whiz over here. So I'll show you the clearing, and we'll see if we can pick up a cow using a cunning method that I think may be possible. I should really have brought some wheat with me, because that would have been an easier way of luring cows. I'm not even sure if there are cows over here. Definitely sheep. In fact, there are some red sheep from when I was thinking about doing this. Need to do something about that wood there as well, because I'm not sure I like it. Let's just kill our boat, but I'm going to need it. Spiffing. And you'll notice there's a little bit of extra work done on here in between episodes. There's a touch more stuff. In fact, I'll take that. That will leave that iron there because it's there for a reason. The furnace in there, and it's not because of anything we're doing over here. What I started doing it in between episodes, and it was around the time I decided that actually what I wanted to do was go for the bears uncut, is over here I have got a hole in the ground. What's this, you ask? Well, this is going to be the mob farm. Now, I think this might be, again, this is definitely one for another episode, but you can see what I've done here is I've cleared out a space, and there's a space in the middle here. Now, if we were to stand directly in the middle, what this is going to be is it's going to be, I'll have a link to a video description, the video showing the design in the description, but what this is going to be is there will be a dispenser facing upwards here. So there'll be a dispenser facing upwards here, and what that will do is it will place a bucket. It will dispense the water, so the water will flow out, and it will flow out 7 blocks. It will flow all the way out to the edges of this. So basically, any mobs that spawn on this will all get pushed off the edge. So what we're going to need to do is dig down and go all the way down there. But if you come all the way down here, you see that I've cleared out another level. And then we've put torches in all the levels where it's going to be, and then we dig down. There's going to be a number of levels down as far as we dare. There's a little bit of a cave system here. But when we get to here, this is where it's all going to change. So, I said we'll come back to it in another episode, but then all the mobs will get pushed into the middle, and this is a 3x3 drop to the bottom where they will die, be collected in hoppers, and we'll need to clear some stuff out. But as I say, that is not one for this episode. I thought best show you what we are up to in case you're wondering what this funny shape in the ground is. So let's just jump out of here. Ideally, I don't really want to do too much more digging around here as well until I've got my tools enchanted with efficiency. Now, we'll see if we can do it with this sheep. Now, I understand that if you place a boat on the animal, he is now in there. But can I get in there and move him around? I can. Now, it's not as quick on land as it is in water. Can I go off the edge without losing my sheep? So I should now, theoretically, be sailing back to the base with a sheep. So I tell you what, let me get back to base, work out how on earth I'm going to get this sheep out of here, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Right guys, well, I am back here with Sheepy Sheep, and we have got one back to the base. So what I did wasn't what I originally planned, so I sailed along with him in my boat over to here, got here, broke the boat. He then ended up in the ocean, which is fine. Floated up to the top, got some wheat, and just coaxed him out with the wheat. Hi, sheep. Sheep, get away from the cactus. Come with me. Come up here, sheep. Get away from the cactus. They are dangerous. You are stupid. You keep walking into them. Come here. Right. If I do that, and if I do that, they should find each other. Then we make the sheep baby. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where's he gone? I'm not saying you're ugly or anything, but I think your husband's just committed suicide. Where's he gone? Has he just killed himself? What? I just brought you back here. Mate, he's dead. Right guys, I've been struggling to find some cows. We are over currently by the spawn point. It is night time, and I'm being hunted by skeletons. Not skeletons, them green things. Zombies. So, this is going to be an interesting way. I think this is going to lead us up to the end of the episode. Hopefully we will find some cows up here somewhere. I don't know where. This might be a harder... Oh, child zombie. That is not good. Oh, 2 of them! This is not going to be good. And a creeper. Good. Did he take care of them? No. Die. Die. Right. Ooh, zombie villager. Oh, another zombie. It's be battle royale this evening. I think we need to find some cows still. I'm still not... let's put that in an offhand for now. Because I think we are going to need that and that ready at all times. Let's see. There's a creeper and a skeleton over there. There's a zombie villager over there. There's tons of pigs. chickens. Seen loads of sheep. I hope he's got a shovel. In fact, he was a... oh no. We're under fire. Run away. I don't expect to find much up in the hills either. There's got to be some cows. I'm going to find some cows. But I tell you what, guys, I think we're going to call it... I'm going to call it a day here. If you've enjoyed this episode, guys, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. It really, really does. If you could let us know any ideas or comments in the subscription. Maybe we're not. I am going to get these cows. They are here. The base is over there. So in between episodes, guys, I am going to get these guys back to the base. Come here, cow. Come here.